Welcome back to GT4 Intercon. It's Tuesday, we're at a new track for us, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. I'm reliably informed this one is called. Technically, we'll call it Indy most of the time. And yeah, I've got our USA racing expert next to me, Brian, who is relying on his knowledge tonight. So, good evening, mate.
Good evening, and I think the purists would be a little upset at referring this as Indy.
Oh, I've upset them already.
You've upset them already. I think they would just want that to be the super speedway rather than.
Oh.
I don't think they're too keen on the road course element, but
right.
It is what it
Guys.
is. Yeah, and we follow, as I was saying, it's sort of proposed F1 layout for this. The difference there sort of being as the guys come through the first sector. If you watched American sports, run 5, 6 and 7 that they have is slightly different for NASCAR and IndyCar. It's a bit more of a straight rather than that sort of dip leading onto the back straight.
Yeah, we don't have corner names, that's right here, so it's just numbers at this track.
That's correct, it's just numbers, yep, unless a driver out there wants to do something that we can offer up a name for them.
Name it after some moments in this race.
Yeah,
We're following Mackay at the minute, as he's about halfway through the lap.
On Tuesday, I'll point out that we now have the Gillies Gap, is what I'm going to call it now. Gap and barrier at the corkscrew.
Yeah, very well. Got driver of the day at M2 for that defensive masterclass.
That's exactly what it was. It's exactly what it was. It was good to watch.
I don't know if the Ginetta's going to allow him to do anything similar tonight. We'll just have to wait and see. Just watching Mackay come around the last 2 corners here onto the straight. And we'll start watching some lap times as they come in through the fire sector.
Yeah, no idea what to expect.
It's just gone wide, I think, there on the last corner. Got to watch that.
Don't know what car's going to spawn here, what car's going to suffer a bit. I think if anything, we watched the Maserati do well at Paul Ricard.
Yeah, I'm on board with Gott now. He's just, I don't know if he's just starting a lap or he's finishing one.
I think they're quite short straights here, although we're at a speedway track, so I think that punishes the Maserati, and that could help the Ginetta.
Gott goes 2 seconds off pole at the moment. Car 87 is Zia Lukowski. Mercedes. Ooh, might have been validated there at the moment, last corner. Behind him we've got Alan 12. Another Maserati. 2 Maseratis tonight.
Noticed that Audi parked.
Rebellion.
Parked 7, is that Privet's parked a car? I'm not sure what he's.
Yeah, see that.
Something there. It's a strange place to park it as well, and not jump back to the pits.
So Davies goes P2 at the minute. Foster's the only one in the 44s. Car 89 is Foster, who's about to cross the line and could be about to make that even bigger gap. Nope. 48, Gillies. Behind him. Where is he? No, there's not. Sorry, I thought that's 48, it must have been 40.
And Davies in the all black Mercedes in second, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows he's done that or...
I wonder if there's a story to that, or it's kind of got that, what I would describe as the iconic GT4 colours.
Yeah, we'll just see after the race if that was intentional or had any reason behind that. 177 is Thomas. I don't find him. Car it's hard to find him these days. Oh, he's dipped into the pits. 747 is Richmond. And there he is. Cox making his Intercon debut. He's had a couple of M2 races, but running the Chevy tonight in America.
Interesting choice, a fan's favourite, I guess. The local choice. But
Richmond and Gott are right next to each other again. They had a great battle with Kyle Lamy, I think it was a few races ago. So,
Simon's the lead Porsche by 8 tenths off pole, and he's hustling it along. It doesn't look great.
Davies now.
Looks awful rear Indy.
And he put Foster, who's right behind him. I don't think he has. I'm still trying to look out where the finishing line is.
Yep.
Foster doesn't improve either. So 40 coming around now is Mackay, I believe. Behind him. Struggling here.
I've just been having a look at the Porsche guys just to see, and they all look like they're struggling.
Yeah, they're very bunched together there, like they're all getting a similar amount of the car. It's not enough.
I also wonder if anyone in the chat can let us know how the audio is.
It would be very helpful. I haven't actually set the my tablet up yet. I'll just do that quickly.
Morrison gets very close to Foster there. 2/100ths off.
Oh, we've got Apex and Neo in the chat. Is audio good lads? Morrison, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't concentrating there. Privet now coming around.
Good lap. Although it looked like he battled it for that lap, so
He's
he
gone
earned
to 10th. Great lap.
That was a great lap for him. Gets himself ahead.
He's struggling with the numbers tonight for some reason. I can't seem to pick up the right one. I thought he's gone over the line. He's in the middle sector.
Simon's just coming over the line here, so we'll see what he does. Or like he bumped it real wide coming out the last.
Yeah, Davies going 0-2. We're going to stay on Robert Lico just for the end of this lap.
Davies takes pole. Davies takes pole with a 44.7.
Got Lico following Gillies here, so interesting. Gillies improves a lot of time in this lap. Not.
So the audio's terrible. That'll be for me. That'll be me this crap.
Let me just do a pause, mate. Right, we should be back. See if that's any better.
Hopefully that is better. We'll find out.
Shame we've missed all the insight in this first quali, but hope we get it right for the race. So, Gotts is coming over the line. He's 6 in the Maserati.
Lindsay's now the lead Porsche, but a minute off, or a minute and a second nearly off pole.
Richmond's going around. His Porsche. Worth following him.
Hillston's still got a comms issue, so I'll sit quiet. You can talk us through the final couple of minutes and we'll try and start the party out.
Okay. Right, so Simon's gone over the line. Ooh, he's going to P3. Great map. Getting everything out of the Porsche there. Foster's black on pole now and he's coming around for another lap. You can let us know if it's okay with just me, the audio now, that would be great. 350, Lico around the last corner. I think he's gone wide there. Could be a valid lap. Skunky is behind him. P4. Adiali turn for the improve. '83 is Majorano behind him. Don't think he improved, but Badiali did move up 2 spots. We've got Gott, I think, coming around again. Yep. Maserati, can he get any more out of it? It's going to have to find quite a bit of time to jump up the board here. find a few tents. Didn't have any spots there. 747 Richmond. He's running for his last lap time. Unsworth. Doesn't improve. Simon, can he do anything wrong? Can. P2. Great lap. 86. 96. Cousins, P10. That's going to improve. He's going across the track. One car left out, those Cox. P20. Doesn't improve, so there's your grid. Oh, sorry, it did improve. Went up to P16 actually. Good lap.
Let me just say.
Brian, do you want to maybe leave the party and start one, and we'll try it as you as the party leader?
Yes, I can. Yes. Do that.
Wow. So Foster, Syme, Davies, Skunky, Morrison, Kinsey, Gott, Badiali, Lico, Thomas, Cousins, Privet, Unsworth, Goldie, Richmond, Cox, Mackay, Gillies, Majorana, Barcher, Zielikowski, Brew, who didn't set a lap time. So we've got 22 cars starting this race. And we will be back for the formation lap as we just sort the party and the audio stuff out.
And I'm back. Was that sorry there? I missed you there.
Sorry, I just got to do something quickly, mate, and if you just do a little chat, see if it's sounding alright, I'll be back in 2 secs.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. I think we are back a bit better, so we can get going as we sort of wait on the grid here just for what will be Max Foster to lead us away. And oh, what I didn't notice there was at some point whilst I had to be silenced, I've noticed Syme sneaked into second, Davies third, and Skunky fourth. And that's Max Foster just leading us off the line. Everyone else following suit. Davies in an unfamiliar matte black with gloss black finish. And the other difference I noticed is I think I seen Neil Broom in a Ginetta in a slightly different colour. Looked a bit more gold and yellow. Oh! It looked like Morrison just put it into the wall there, trying to heat the tyres. I wonder if he's caused any damage. Come through now. He's coming through 5 into 6. Max leading us through. Just be planning. Heat in the tyres. A good start. Monkey in almost the Italian coloured Aston Martin. Heating the tyres up as well. We also didn't see there. Got in 7th in the Maserati. Just sort of been having a look at the field whilst you're away. Just
said that Morrison might have had a little moment or something.
yeah, it looked like he just lit the gears up and bounced it off the wall on the straight. So.
Car looks okay.
Yeah, and I was pointing out as well as Davy's been in a different colour. The more I think about Davy's colour, the more I think that's maybe deliberate, with it just being all black.
Yeah.
It feels very deliberate.
It used to. Sometimes there used to be an issue with the liveries where sometimes you run all black, but I don't think that's there anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
Anyway,
I never be fair to that. I noticed Broom's decided to go with the more gold finish.
Yeah, no, he changed it slightly. He hasn't got a teammate today, sadly. There's a few people missing today, so a few people were just a one-man team tonight.
A result of time of year, isn't it? A lot of people getting away now for
Easter's just around the corner, isn't it?
yeah. Just watching them all through. It's a bit of nervousness mid-pack, so
It's a new track to everyone, isn't it?
yeah,
So
and
behave and lap 1.
it's quite a tricky first corner as well, and we're away.
Yep.
Foster leads the way,
That's
I've
also
got
a
the
good
sign,
start.
and Davies.
There's a big stop for this first corner there.
It is a big stop, yeah. Morrison's got a run on.
He hasn't he? He's right on the inside.
He might
Gonna
actually
take
get a
stop.
run on sign as well here.
He's taking a lot of curb to be safer, to be fair to him.
Bounced it out. Yeah, he's going to need to let Davies go, isn't he, and watch Skunky doesn't
That's very
get
good.
a run on him.
He's getting a bit of room there.
So far, so good for everyone through there. Interesting to keep an eye on Sign. Just he's quicker than a lot of other guys in the Porsche. We've usually seen Porsches dominate the top 10. I just wonder what it's
I
like.
do think he had to work hard for that lap time, and I don't know if he'll be able to do it consistently for however many laps it's going to be.
That is what I was thinking, and I've heard guys that drive the Porsche moan how difficult it is with fuel.
Yeah.
So it's maybe one to watch, see if he can hang.
Ooh, it looks like Unsworth got the inside, then maybe a bit of contact. I'm just going to put his momentum. I don't know if I saw that right as in the background.
Been having a little watch through the pack there, and Privet's got a little bit like rubbing on the
I think
car.
Unsworth maybe just got past. I think he just got past
Right, okay.
Privet.
Yeah.
Unsworth.
And I think Privet was telling us, I think, has he maybe got supporters in the stream? Oh, huge incident, a Porsche up on 2 wheels. It looked like
I didn't see
Goldie
that.
Richmond. It looked like between them.
Oh dear.
And then at the same
Like
corner,
Richmond's pulled up.
at the same corner, a Mercedes went straight on as well into the parked Richmond.
Yeah, I think that might be Zielikowski, or was it? No, Majorana. Fortunately, he's had not much luck recently. Doesn't seem to be changing. Let's hope he sits out and gets a good result in the second race at least. And you never know if you keep at it here as well. I don't know how much damage he's got.
Yeah, I mentioned I thought the track was particularly low grip in my inexperienced. It just didn't feel like there was a lot of grip out there. Davies thought it was fine. I didn't think there was. And I think that T1's an issue of sometimes places like Silverstone, if you do go a little bit deep, you can still kind of get it turned in and make it work.
It's not such a fast corner. You start way down the straight, don't you?
If you miss that
So
braking point into T1, you're deep, and there's no saving it.
Yeah, Gillies is in a bit of a battle here with quite a few cars here.
Because Gilly's now got quite a
Thomas.
fastest lap as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's completely correct on the first lap because we haven't done it. It was free wide into that corner and Gillies has come out in front, I think. Cameras aren't the best here, a bit too zoomed in. But still Gillies and Thomas.
Gillies.
Looks like he's got it done.
Renewed enthusiasm after Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be under pressure though.
Yeah.
Mackay, Thomas, Badiali. Oh, Mackay, it's just a little touch on Thomas. They both covered. Could have been a lot worse. Goldie's in behind.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Just tried to. Oh, someone just went deep into that corner. Didn't hit anyone, but just went really deep. It was Yelokowski.
Yeah, it's a good little battle they've got sort of going here from Gillies, Badiali, Thomas.
Yeah, Mackay's just gone way wide there, and Shug's just got a spot on Mackay.
I think Mackay will maybe pick up a warning for that.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I don't know.
That's definitely a track cut.
Rules on this track.
It's definitely a track cut there now.
Got just made a move on Skunky. He's up to P5. Just saw it in the background there and just saw him complete the move. And behind that we've got Lico. And Kinsey, Cousins. There's some really good battles out tonight. Hopefully it continues to hold through this race and the next one.
Yeah, so Gott's ahead of Skunky, and Skunky's given Gott's the
Privet's in a
headlights.
lovely bit of space in P11. He's not got much pressure from behind him. Cox is doing well. He's in P12 on his Intercon debut. Gilly's hunting him down. I think they might know each other. 100% sure. Gillies has gone wide on the grass.
It looks rough out there. They'll bounce it down there, so that's just going to give Badiali.
I don't think he's
going to give Badiali the place, and then
he's going to get attacked by Thomas as well. I think.
I think could Dirty Tyres maybe give Thomas a chance? No, Gillies has just got enough of a space that this right-hander he's not going to be able to get the undercut and drive.
I'm just going to go on board and watch a few laps on board just to mix it up a little bit.
Seems just
switch on to Kinsey and he's gone wide. He might get a warning there. He got too tight on the last corner and ended up bouncing on the curb.
Yeah, interesting to see how they play. I was just saying Foster's just eking away from Simon second.
Morrison's pressuring Davies there. I don't know if Davies made a mistake somewhere.
I was going to say, yeah, Davies is dropping off the back of Morrison, off the back of the side, and Morrison's right on him.
He was well under pressure in turn one there, so I don't know if he made a mistake or something happened. No, before that. Seeing some back on that again, away from him, so this first could just be. So he's favouring this section of the track.
And I have as well as Goldie pulling up on the back of the Gillies-Thomas battle.
Gott's in the Maserati, he's 3 seconds behind Morrison. It's going to be a job on to pull away, isn't it? It's a hell of a car to battle for those positions. That's first doing well, P12, 10 sorry, in his Maserati as well.
I'll keep an eye also on Privet just to see 4.5 ahead of Cox right now, just see if Cox can start to reel him in or whether Privet's just taking it.
Someone's gone up the side of Thomas there.
That's Goldie, yeah, he'll be.
Yeah. It's got a gold livery in the front as well, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's just cut that corner a bit and get a run there. I think he did anyway, could be wrong. I've not done practice here. So I don't cuts and
I guess with it being sprint races as well, you can maybe be quite aggressive with how you cut.
Yeah. Morrison's fallen way off Davies there, and now he's got pressuring him, so I was looking to see what Morrison's time was behind Davies, but he's actually fallen back towards the Maserati.
Yeah. You're just getting all spaced out here. Almost like a sighting lap or race getting done for these guys. You feel it?
Sometimes it's better to use, especially it does seem like people haven't had the time this week to do as much practice as maybe normal, coming in a little bit undercut. So it's always a good idea just to use it. To get a clean start and just Just use it as a test session, just be consistent as possible.
Yeah, very true.
Pulling right up into Simon.
Privet's kind of hanging on to Unsworth as well.
I think Privet's in a really lovely spot.
He is in a lovely spot.
He just needs to keep his head and do really slowly.
Yeah, he's pulling away from Cox as well, so
yeah.
Cox is sort of dropping back into that Gillies Thomas Goldie battle.
Concentration. I'm sure he's doing that. It's a great spot for him.
What we also have is a little battle behind that, Mackay, Barsham and Broom. All set up. 16th, 17th, 18th.
On board and Ginetta.
We get to see Broom driving it round. See what he can do on it. I don't know. I don't Privet put practice in, so you can see as they come round that E1 carnage of the polystyrene markers as everyone went deep into them.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a home race for Barcher as well.
Yeah.
The American drivers.
We got Patterson tonight? FN crazy, I don't think he's in the race.
No, he's not, no.
I haven't seen much really, I don't know. See what's going on.
And Gox was drawn up to the back of Morrison here, and Morrison's BMW's just getting a bit slidey, so you think
He lost 2 or 3 seconds, something like that.
has it taken a lot of life out of those tyres and it's just getting difficult to drive?
Go through some different phases, don't they? They seem to be this the Broom's battle is actually catching up with the one in front. It's like when joined in with the cars behind the Cox.
Oh yeah, so it is, yeah. So I mean,
Billy's actually got past Cox now, and he's pulling away. So I'm hoping Cox can do the job that he did for Kinsey in the M2 race the other day.
oh yeah. 12 minutes left, 6 seconds behind Privet. I don't think he'll catch Privet, so
This is a fairly new track. I think it's easy to lose your concentration and lose a lot of time. So
just noticed Unsworth just went past Skunky for 9th place.
let's drop that.
Is that Goldie having a little...
Gone deep collect Archer there a little bit.
Goldie was having a big look at Cox there as well.
Yeah, it's kind of in the foreground as we watch the Broom as well.
Goldie's going to get a run at Cox down straight, and he's got the inside, so this is braver on the brakes. Very close. Cox putting a lot of pressure on him there. Just letting him know he's there.
They touched there.
There was a touch, yeah.
Goldie's got past it, I think. Cox might have just turned in slightly too early. He took the kind of force of that, just put him wide. Goldie gets the spot and he'll chase after Gillies now. We hope to. Just get a gap into Cox so he can help. Still. Up. From Thomas's perspective, and it's like Cox has got a run on him. Goldie's gone a bit deep. So that one, he's not going to have the best entry onto this little straight. I think the Chevy might get him back here. Thomas is getting interested because he's getting very close.
Yeah, just the battle behind us coming in. The Thomas, Mackay, Broom. Like Mackay dropped off a bit again. Broom's got by Barcher.
Right.
So
It's the same. I switch off Broom and he makes an overtake.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's still a big battle here with Shug and Thomas and Cox. Shug wants to go and chase Gillies, but he's not being allowed to pull away.
Yeah. Chevy all over the back of him. But then Cox needs to think about Thomas.
Cox made a mistake and Thomas is up the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Still there though, Cox on the inside.
Well done, Cox. Brave, keeping it there.
Is he going to get the exit here?
I think Thomas will maybe get the drive here, but
Goldie's kind of scampered off now. Leave these two to battle. Porsche braking, it's got good brakes, looks like he's gone in. Oh, that's very nice. It's gone a bit deep though.
That just comes
great
back past him. Great move from Cox, yeah.
Just went slightly too deep there, Thomas. He couldn't quite get it collected and
just left the door wide open there, just for a little undercut back in. That has worked perfectly for Goldie though, because it's given him just that 1 second cushion now to get away.
Yeah, a great demonstration there from Cox. You've got someone inside, you know, you don't just turn in, you let him go and you undercut him and you get the better exit. Just worked out perfectly that time. He's going to be again here. Just both loaded up there and they needed to turn
what we also have
around the outside here.
What we have up front is
I think he has, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say up front we got Davies is now right on the back of Sign.
Yeah, Gott's still on the back of
yeah.
Morrison as well. Foster's kind of scampered away, 3.7 up the road. It's a bit close lap at the minute there.
How's Steve getting on? So he's 1.3 up on Goldie, so Doug's catching him. Neither of them are going to catch Pivot. He's just driving around on his own, so he'll be more than happy with how this has played out for him.
Definitely. So we'll just keep it going for 7 more minutes.
And then we got Room making a move on Mackay. He's going to try and come down the inside. The Janetta shootout rate of football has been very
cautious. So there's a little thing going on in front of it. Is it Thomas and...
Yes, Thomas and Cox still battling away. Yes, side by side. Touched a few times there, but...
It's like they're side by side here. Cox on the inside.
Cox lights up the rears.
He's gone wide.
Just slides it. And then that's actually now going to... It's going to let Mackay run right at him now.
They've had a little touch there. It's getting competitive for these points.
Good battle. Cox seems to just gather himself here.
Don't want to make a big mistake. Lose all your progress is ahead.
So up front we still have Foster, Sign, Davies, Morrison, Gott and Rico. That's our top 6. Lindsay's just not been able to make an impression on Cousins. He's sort of been sat a second, 8/10 off him for a while now. Unsworth's still hustling Skunky along.
Cox got tail out there on that corner. It's going to It's got on the grass there a bit as well.
Goldie's taking a second out of Gillies now, so Goldie's within striking distance this lap. Maybe definitely
Cox
next.
has gone right onto grass. Is Car going to be able to run the outside of him? It's not going to be able to. He's going to try and undercut him again. Cox is really struggling to get traction in this Chevy now.
Yeah.
It's overtaken by Kai and Brooms now though. Trying to plot his way through as they approach turn 1.
Brooms brave here. The Janetta will easily outbrake the big Chevy.
It's quite far back. There's a car in front as well. Still trying to get back. Kai, all the way.
Goldie's now 2 times.
Davies is very close to Simon now. Simon's gone a little deep into this corner.
Oh yeah.
This is as close as Davies has been.
I'll keep an eye on Goldie and Gillies. Goldie's right up behind Gillies now. Gillies had an opportunity to scan.
He's got the championship on the line as well. He doesn't need to do anything too risky.
So Gillies had the chance to scamper away as the guys behind him fought it out, but not taking advantage of it.
A bit wide there as well. David's going to have a run here. He's going to try and undercut him in the last. It's not looking at it. Might have enough. It's great. It's one, I think. He seems to be calling up on Cousins, but we're going to stick with this until turn 1 at the very least.
Yeah, I'll try and keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on Goldie as well. Goldie's kind of ruined the chances for that to go at Gillies. He just took too much off turn.
Simon did enough. enough to hold him off there. Turn one.
Goldie just took too much of a corner and bounced to rear. Lindsay's just overcooked it a bit and dropped off the back of Cousins, I think.
So Richmond's joined the back of the broom battle. Cox and Mackay. The time it's rings, I can't go right now. We're going to stick with Davies and just sign it. This is very close.
Goldie's getting a run at Gillies down the start-finish straight, but it's not going to break the Janetta there. Steve gets it turned in. It's when the power a bit quicker than Goldie.
Cox and Broom have fallen back behind. Yeah, they must have been coming together there of some sort. They lost a couple of positions.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Simon's almost had his swapped ends there on him. It's going to be under pressure into the final sector. He's about to get a really good run here.
The Cox Broom incident now puts Barsha up to 17th, which would be his best finish. Richmond went past Barcher, but they both benefited from
the
it.
inside, there's a little bit of contact. Both got through, just a bit side to side, and Davies got more of a kind of trouble to get his car under control, but no real damage there. But now we've got Morrison who's joined the battle behind all of a sudden. So this podium's not guaranteed now for Davies. Very tight.
I'm just keeping an eye on what's happening further back. We've now got, it was Goldie that was all over the curbs, bouncing the rear about. It's now Gillies that's on the curbs, just ruining his run. And Shug is right on the back of him now. He's going to try and go down the inside, but that's going to put on the outside for turn 12. Does
try and switch back here, but Gillies is very good at parking it on the apex. Oh, he's got a good run though.
Shug's
Can he
got a
hold
good
up this
run
curve?
here.
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky curve. He's got enough room there to make it work. Gillies gone way wide.
Way wide.
Come back a bit.
I think Shug should take legs here, but I think Gillies...
he's going to watch out for the Janetta braking, isn't he? He's going to have to hit the inside. I think.
Gillies
Gillies going to try.
Gillies going to try the inside. This is...
He is.
He'll park it there. Nothing Shug can do about that. He'll try and undercut,
Yeah,
but
he's going to not be able to get it out. So.
Gillies you can just get run wide there if you're not careful.
Yeah. Shug's on the inside. It's not.
Oh, Gillies gets it.
Yeah, Gillies is carried on, isn't he?
Gillies is carried on. Okay, it's let Thomas get right on the back of Gillies, but
Yeah, but there's a big gap to Richmond, so he's not lost too much out of that. He's, no, we'll have to see about that move. I wasn't quite sure.
Shug's dropped a couple of seconds off the back of that, so I think that's 14 for Shug.
The battle for P2 here. He's found 4 cars. Battling for the podium here. Davies is right back on Syme again. Morrison's dropped back a little bit. Got still there. Big gap to Lico's. Pressure from Cousins are going forward. Final lap starts.
So that's interesting.
Still in a very lovely spot.
Foster's away 8 seconds up the road, but 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th is still up for grabs.
Well, Davies is at the inside here.
He's going to get inside here.
There's a bit of rubbing. It's hard, but it's all working out at the moment. That's that.
Yeah. Is there another... The next opportunity for...
How close Scott is now to Morrison. Morrison's so close to Davies. Davies right behind Simon. He's got the quickest lap with that Porsche. It's surprising that Max, who's 8 seconds up the road, hasn't got that.
The next chance will be as they come round 7,
Morrison's struggling
7,
there.
with a little bit of a straight, into like a tight left, turn 8.
Ooh, Morrison's, I think, had a bit of a struggle to get traction, and it's like the Maserati.
So Scott's going to have a good run at him here. He's on the inside as well. Just park it on the apex.
He's braked very earlier though. Much earlier. BMW was able to brake later and go around the outside. Keep position. Ooh, is it a brake? Morrison. It's like...
A little bit further back. Thomas has just put a move on Gillies. So Gillies drops back to 13th. And that Gillies and Thomas having a little battle is just like Goldie. Have a sniff of a chance here, maybe?
Oh, the Maserati's going to have a chance. This is all getting very tight. I think Morrison's got a good chance of keeping position. He's only got to get to line yet. A little wobble for the Maserati. The race is over. Sign. That's P2. Foster's won the
Foster
race.
wins it. Signed to second.
Sign P2.
Davis third. Good battle that. Morrison fourth. Got a fifth.
Got Cousins now. He's got a run on the Shalico, but not going to be enough time for that.
Enough time for that.
Skunky goes wide on the last lap. So drive for anything silly like that. We're getting that. Unsworth P10. Privet.
Yep.
Lonely P11, which
P11,
would be the most brilliant P11 he'll ever
You
have.
can see he's weaving. Very happy with that.
Thomas has got that P12. Shug.
Shug
He's
got
got
past
the
Goldie.
13.
Shug got past Gillies.
Yeah. He loses his 14th.
Gillies must have had an issue there.
Richmond had an incident the first race, did well to crack on and
I think
some points in 15th. Kai 16th.
I think it was Richmond and Goldie and a T1 incident.
Yeah, I
so
didn't
they
see it. Okay. Ryan's finished 18th. Township, a bit more luck. Cox, who had some great moments in that race, and Broom, I didn't see what happened, but it did look like he was struggling to hold that heavy as the race come on. Vadioli actually plus 10 laps. I didn't notice him. Anything happened to him, to be honest. I'm not sure what happened there.
yeah.
Or not, but
I think I just checked the audio as well. It's went really bad again, so God knows how long that's been for during the race, so you maybe need to do the deed.
yeah. I'll pause it. It's a shame. It's getting a bit annoying, those audio issues.
Yeah. Did you... I thought we maybe found a fix with the...
Yeah, I'd not checked my settings. I had changed them and it was fine last time, so we could try it again with me as the party host.
Yeah, you want to try that? It's still crackling away for me. You want to leave the party and then host, see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Right, we should be back. JDB will join the party soon, hopefully.
Green light, go, go, go.
Hopefully we got some clear audio for the second half of this stream. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully someone's in the chat can just give us some feedback on the order at the moment.
Yeah.
The feedback, the better we can sort it out each time. We'll do it's a Twitch issue.
I think it's still crackling bad for me. I'm trying to listen in. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still there.
I'm just gonna look at my party settings. Sorry guys, it's not gonna be anything on screen for a second.
Yeah. What's that all about?
Well, if it gets too bad, mate, then maybe I'll just jump my own, but just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I'll randomly listen and make sure it's what it's all about, see if it's better or worse. So.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
So just on board Rico, he's starting he's going to be the first one to go time lap in.
Just have a little look through the field. Should see some quicker times now.
Track's a little bit hotter. Got a little more confidence and track knowledge.
Yeah, so I had a little 22-minute run round it. And fuel on board, so.
Yeah, sorry for the comms, a little bit quiet. A bit tight and knackered from that first race. There was quite a lot going on there.
It just all kicked off, didn't it? Just in the last 6-7 minutes.
Just gather my thoughts and energy back up for another one. 10 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. I think the people we may see improve going by the race. I think maybe Goldie, Richmond, they seem to get quicker as the race sort of went on. Dot looked super racy by the end of it as well, so.
Yeah, I've got to say it was a really good lap. It was, I don't know if I was watching something, maybe it's I didn't see, but in general, very respectful, so it was good.
It's a difficult corner, T1, especially the first time round there in a race. I always like to see the guys that are in sort of different cars, so maybe we had a look at Gott just to see how much effort he's putting in. Pick a Maserati quick. Maserati had been a sort of out there left field choice, hadn't it? And almost ridiculed when these guys picked it, but
It's always had pace, but it's just been able to control it, especially for a 50-minute race.
yeah, it's now almost. There's guys finishing behind it when I actually genuinely thought these guys would be battling for 20th to 25th every week.
P11. It's exciting. 747 Richmond will be open for clean starts in this lap. That was very few. See it, so we seem to have a good fight back and it's run to catch up.
Yes.
Is P8 mad? Nico is just behind him. It's 20. So look up.
Yep.
Weird view in this camera angle. Switch it over to the race. Just
Foster.
should see if they're trail braking or not.
Foster back on pole.
44-1. It's very quick. Holiday's come back refreshed, ready for more poles and pins and
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
all those things.
forgot he was away on. He's taking a bit of time out there. So you've got Foster, Morrison, Davies, Skunky, Thomas, Cousins, Kinsey, and Edwards currently.
Archer, he seemed to have a good, decent first race. Got P12 there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a bit disappointed this first qualifying session because it sort of looked like he finished in 48s. And I think we've seen him doing low 47s in practice, so
Yeah.
maybe he was a bit out of position. Although if he finds himself starting up in 12th, a bit of a different prospect from what he's used to. He's a good sight of T1, everyone ahead of him.
Privet just going around the last corner. His first time lap. Be hoping to just have another race like that one, maybe slightly better. Goes P13. 7.7 behind him.
Is everyone out there putting laps in? Oh. No, Simon's not put a lap in.
Nico just picked Kinsey there to P7 and Simon.
Simon's now
Simon just starting out.
He's just got a lap in.
Bad. Fox looks like he's right behind. Oh yeah, so we see Bukowski's overtaken him, so I doubt he's improving at this lap. So way past the Mercedes there. Morrison P4.
Broome's opted to go out and qualify this time round. There's Privet, and he's put in 14th. We'll be looking at
Big gap between Morrison and then 5th Skunky at the moment. So a few cars are going to be looking to get into that gap. Thomas, they just put in a good lap.
Goldie goes
Sure.
6th.
Yeah.
So it looked like he'd find some
Said he
pace
was,
as that went on.
Let's see now come around the last one down 10th. It's very competitive now for those kind of 4th to 10th positions. Further to us. So he doesn't improve that time. Davies come around again. He gets in front of Simon. Did about 10th there.
Yep.
Got now coming around, he's coming P18. Got set P5. 4 tenths off. Privet, his second lap as he. This should be the one he'll be looking to.
Yes.
See
Yeah.
what happens.
Minute to go out.
Did he find time there? P12.
No, I don't think he did, no. He's got another chance at it though. The number 7 car.
Foster around his pole at the moment, but we're looking to. Can he dip into the 43s?
Possible. Possible, let's see what he can do.
This lap.
He's improved, he's got another chance to run at it though.
Come with Broom.
Will Broome make it
Thomas
across the line to
Keys.
get another lap in? I think he might have.
Yeah, I think he did. Gillies come around here behind Thomas for his last lap. Don't think he improved. P16, Thomas in P9. He's the next car around. Followed by Davies, so could be a judge. Oh. Davies now. Since he did improve, what can Davies do? Doesn't improve. Has he got a chance pole? 4 tenths off.
It would be special.
Bounce off the wall though, I don't think he's sliding. No, that's not a pole lap. Privet.
Is he next
Any
round?
cars on track now?
He's still going, so he must be thinking he's on a lap. Tidy out the last. In the straight, can he go quicker? He does.
Yes, a little bit.
It's 4 tenths.
P11. 350 is Lico, who can maybe pit Privet again if he just got overtaken there. Last car's, no, not the last car, Foster and then Broom. Lico doesn't, he did find time, but Privet's good in there. Yeah, Foster is next car. Looks like he's got pole ready. So Broom can one a lap.
Yeah.
Doesn't improve, and Broom, so it's the last car.
And Rico there. Maybe thought he qualified a bit better than I was. She was running sort of top 6, 7.
He did,
in
yeah.
the race. I'm not sure what's happened there.
There was quite a big gap between the next car, I know, but he was ahead of like a lot of cars and finished it off.
He was
Broom does find time there.
He was a
He
few.
was P16.
Rico's 5th or 6th in the championship, so a bit of work to do if he wants to try and improve there. I think
He does seem to race consistently and pick up a few spots early stages of races generally, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen in this race. I don't want to give him the curse.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I guess the other part.
He's seen some good performances in the M2 Cup with him, didn't he? I think he joined it for one off and quite enjoyed it.
Yes, yeah. Did yeah, did he ever win?
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. And
At Elton Park.
yeah, we didn't invite him
We
into the
forgot to get
comms.
him in there.
Yeah, so we are due him a stint in the comms box at some point in the near future. I think he was eager to do that as well. I think as his winner, I think he wanted to take us up on that offer. I suppose the other thing worth pointing out.
I'm just going to quickly let you chat for a minute. I'm just going to quickly let the dog out and I'll be back.
Oh no, I was just going to say that I think it was Unsworth. Unsworth. Look, he put a video together for us comparing a lap between himself and Rebellion. That's something we need to share very soon because it's very good quality. And what we'll have is what Max leaders off from Davies over Simon and Morrison once we get going. So.
Seconds.
Davies just needs to keep picking up these podiums, prevent Max from catching them. Still mathematically possible. Well, they've had the 10-second message to get going, so let's see what happens. Max leads us away, followed by Davies, then Sign, then Morrison, Doc, Cousins, Skunky, Goldie, Kinsey, Thomas, Privet, Rico, Unsworth, Richmond, Barcher, Broom, Gillies, Cox, Mackay, and Zukowski. Hopefully we'll just get more of the same for this race. Clean first lap and then everyone settle down to some racing.
I'm back. What we've been telling all the viewers.
I actually just mentioned that Lukey had taken time out to create as a side-by-side of him and Davies, and
Oh yeah, we are going to get that on, have a look at it one day, but I might post it on the YouTube channel and see if we can play it on the stream. I'm not sure exactly how to do that.
yeah, I was just saying I think it's really worth sharing. It's a fantastic piece of content is put together. I think we haven't worked out the technical side of sharing it yet, and we obviously still have this issue of audio stream quality.
Yeah, it's so hard to when you're watching a race to keep it. You get wrapped up in the race. It's hard to keep up with the chat. We could do with someone separate to almost do that. Do you know what I mean? It's hard when you're in the middle of the race, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just always keep looking at every few minutes because there's always like a 5-10 minute patch where there's so much going on.
We realistically probably need to look into something like OBS and then something I could probably host through that and then do the stream. That way we can probably have better control over things like audio.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're approaching the race start here.
Yep. You're going to watch our lead four through the first jump.
Blocked, but I can see all the from that position anyway.
Now a little further back, I'm going to watch in the 14th. I'm going to have a look at Rico, so see how he gets on.
Hopefully they can replicate their first lap in the main, because there was a lot of respectful driving there, I thought.
Yes. Yeah.
Green line, give it all you can.
And we're off. It looks like
This is
Davies
good
has
start
got.
again.
Looks like Davies got a good run, but he's found himself on the outside. Morrison's got some run again,
He is.
and it looks like potentially there.
Let's see what's going on. Morrison's right. I think Morrison's the lead. Oh, he's hit curb quite hard again, and I think Max has maybe got up the inside.
I was going to say, I'd wondered if. Oh, a little bit contact at the back. It looked like
Ooh, I
Rico
see,
got into Kinsey there,
I saw Kinsey hit the wall quite hard there.
and then somebody got tangled up. I think it was Mackay and Gillies, or Mackay and Broom maybe. Little side to side.
Things going on in this race, unfortunately. Broom doesn't seem to have much luck at the minute, does he?
No, he doesn't. What we got up?
It's pretty status quo. Morrison's P2 currently. No, he isn't, sorry. Morrison's fallen back, isn't he? Let's see that. Symes in
Oh yes,
so Davies P3.
Yeah, and in terms of championship, that's. Plus, I was saying that as well. Davies could do with just hanging on with Max here, because although
Yeah,
Davies
he's
is
really
lead to the championship,
I think another P3 will be fine for him, unless you go to the last two races, still have a decent gap. And sprints can sometimes be a bit wild, and to get through him with double podium.
Morrison goes really wide, and that sort of drags.
They've got followed him,
him.
and Cousins and Scully, Skunky, they're all sensing chances. It's close.
Yeah.
It's right up. Thomas is there at the back of it. Guts got a good run. He's had to back out. Shug's had to back out.
Yeah,
Cars behind that Skunky. Thomas, they might have a chance here. This is all going to get very bunched up.
Get a good run. I wonder if Goldie Skunky will just try and follow the Maserati through. Oh God, there's a lot. I can't even keep.
Oh my days! What's going on the straight there?
Privet, massive
That's
moment
not even
there.
in the braking zone. Oh my days! That's not what you want to see.
I'll go back and have a look at that. I'm not sure exactly what happened there and how. That's such an odd place to see an incident like that.
Yeah, getting too close on the straight and they're free wide, I guess. And looked like one car went up on two wheels.
Just having a little watch.
Stay
So.
a bit closer.
Oh.
It looks like his race might be over.
Privet will be frustrated with himself there. They're three wide. Looks like Lico's just holding at Lico, Privet, and.
Oh, well, Symes turned around. Symes in the grass. Davies is slow. They've had an incident. Symes can't get back on track. He's got damage. He's stuck on a curb and cars going past. So, nightmare for him. He's going to be the back of the field almost. So the second race, unfortunately, hasn't been as clean start.
And whatever's happened there, that's just thrown Davies into the.
Yeah, he's behind Morrison.
Morrison's got a lot of damage on the front, so.
He has, hasn't he? It's not looking a very clean race, unfortunately.
I wonder if Davies will go a bit
Got
aggressive.
to P2. It's 6.8 behind Foster, who's cruising to another win, looks like.
Davies going to try and go around the outside of Morrison. Will he try a little undercut here? I hope he goes a bit deep and then just. Whoa! Morrison bounces it over the curb again.
Yeah, he dates that line a lot. Oh, there's a little touch.
So Davies going to come through there, and
yeah, Cousins is trying to go on the outside.
it's going to let Cousins have a run at him as well.
Davies sliding through that corner.
Goldie gets hit.
Oh, sorry, not Davies, Morrison, sorry.
Goldie took a big hit off Unsworth there, I
Thomas
think.
is
And
turned around as well. Yeah. We often see this race start mess, it just never ends. It just continues.
It's a continuation, yeah. Hopefully they settle down here. Davies will now get into the job of hunting down Gott. Cousins putting Morrison under a bit of pressure.
Simon's way back in 16th. He came off a lot worse than whatever happened there. We didn't see it.
The other part of it, with the sort of incident with Lico, Privet, and who else would that be? Maybe Supergas?
Yeah, I think I saw him go yellow on this thing. He's
Yeah.
not there anymore.
Yeah, that's promoted.
It's not been his night.
Broome, Cox, Broome and Barsher are now battling
Yeah.
Unsworth for 9th place.
It's all Maserati went deep there, but yeah, that is the thing with
We've
some of
got
this does open up scoring opportunities to play ball. To
We've got a rabble of
some big
cars
points
now
for-
behind.
Cox has got a lot of damage, hasn't he? Bonnet's up.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of cars have got damage.
we've lost Gillies as well. I think. I don't know if he's been in an incident or whether his internet's.
Someone just rejoined. Gillies just rejoined, so I don't know if he got DC'd. I didn't see him. I don't really remember seeing what place he was in. Was he at the back before he got DC'd? I don't know.
He was in around the Privet Lico battle. He was right behind them as they were 3 wide, and he went through it clean. So I can only assume there's been a tech
DC
issue
maybe.
there. And
He's
then,
had problems with his Virgin Media, hasn't he? So
yeah, and then
internet.
off the back of the Cox, Broome, Barsher, Mackay, Thomas battle, Kinsey has joined that, and he now has Sign eager to get past him.
Must have huge damage. He hit the ball hard, didn't
He
he?
does have huge damage, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so Sign. So
Well, Simon doesn't look. The front looks alright. To be fair, I don't know if he's got rear damage. He's got a lot of side damage.
it's
I
the
think,
side
but the front looks
damage,
fine.
yeah.
Back's a bit damaged, but it's not too bad. Oh, there's another incident in front. I've seen Barcher spinning.
Oh,
Broome is ahead of
Archer's been caught up with Cox. I'm not sure what's happened there. Doesn't look to have much damage.
Survival race, this one.
Amazingly, Gott's managing to keep the gap to Davies at 2 seconds just now. Oh, Steve's disconnected.
It's a pain in the bum.
Yeah,
It's 10th. Yeah, luck's not in. It's just not there, is it?
yeah, Broome having a little battle. I think Thomas and Kinsey are just going past him here. I'm sure something happened to Broome. Just the speed difference was huge there.
Top speed difference, but I don't think Kinsey's getting past him. ahead of Thomas still at
Sign
the
must have had
moment.
another issue. He was right on the back of Kinsey, and he's now behind Zielkowski. So
Yep, Thomas has made the move on Broome. He's tucked in behind him, you can see.
Cousins and Skunky are now. Oh, they both went really wide, trying to. They've obviously got Morrison as a target who's damaged, and they're both
Yeah, it's
looking in good
Difficult
condition.
when you're damaged. Goldie's in P7. Lico's been pressured by him as well. So, this car's going wide in the background. Was that Lico and Goldie? I think.
Yeah, so yeah. Oh,
Or maybe they didn't actually.
Unsworth went
Maybe
really
it's just
deep
me.
as well there. So Lico started 12th. Was that we
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
up to 8th? So yeah, raced his way into some good points here. You also see, I'm just watching it, coming around the back sector there. Lico takes a slightly different line from everyone else. It's much wider. Everyone sort of hugs the inside of turn 11, I think it is.
Right.
He runs it really wide, like actually runs it like an oval, as if he's running the top line. It just seems to work for him.
Yeah, it's not many people run that car, do there? So it's obviously takes some different thoughts
Oh.
to get a lap time of it. Yeah, there's been a lot of drama in this race. We're down to 17 cars on track.
Yeah, what's Steve saying? Yeah, Steve's up to 10th, gutted. Steve's just peaks and troughs for Steve at the moment, isn't it? It's one or the other. It's never
always
just
going
in
to
the
be a
middle.
transitional season, but yeah, it's for us as a kind of group, but frustrating when your luck's not in. But there's not much more to say. They're really sick at it, really. And, you had a good M2 race. Hopefully, Intercon comes to it soon. But I just get the feeling next season it's time for Steve to ditch the Janetta.
Oh, will he do that? That's
Who
the
knows?
equivalent of you asking them to leave a loved one, because it's not the best thing for them to be. They're better than that. But yeah, probably is. Yeah, if he wants to be competitive, then probably time to be in a Porsche or an Aston. What we do need to do is also to maybe ask a few guys just as a test session to run the McLaren, see how it fares after the update.
Yeah, definitely we could move on a little hot stint
Oh yeah, that'd be a good show
or
actually.
hot
Yeah.
lap.
I'm just thinking that the update is
Broom's got
something.
past Kinsey.
Keep it up.
Well, Broom's fought back it.
Missed it, but I just to complete the move as the last one. He's going to have to defend the T1 there, so that Porsche got a bit more top speed.
Unsworth's having a run at Mackay down the inside into T1.
Surprised Broom's not just taken the inside there, because with that Janetta's braking capability, just close off the inside. I think he wouldn't have to try and do the switch back then. Was that a good run there? But Kinsey's going to get him off, I
I was trying to see if
Time's now behind.
I was trying to see if Davies had damage, because got in the Maserati is just edging away from
Damage, but
the car.
it's
Looks
hard maybe
fine.
on the black car, but we'll see.
Goldie's really getting pressured by Lico now. Just watch them.
Just at the inside, yeah.
So that's them through. Was that through 8 into 9, 10, and then I wonder if we'll get to see if the alternate line has become round this right-hander onto the. I wonder if we get a comparison here of how much wider he is as we come round 11 into the third sector here. It's kind of followed him through there, but looking pacey, Lico.
Unsworth's making a move on Mackay, yeah, I think. We've got Thomas right behind. Mackay's in the inside line. Oh, Thomas has taken the Maserati there. Maserati went wide.
Yeah.
Deep into that corner.
Sign.
Thomas just took the opportunity. But he's taken the second one as well. He's gone past both of them. Thomas makes a move straight from 11th to 9th in 2 corners. Maserati now is fighting Mackay.
Sign just went.
See battle.
Syme just went past Broom there. It almost looked like Broom let him go, I think.
Oof, Maserati moved way across the track. It's hard to see how close Mackay is, but Mackay's sticking his nose in there.
Well, the Maserati's just got some great drive there. And
Yeah.
it's interesting in T1 that
Maserati's gone way wide there, though.
way
It's
wide
deep.
into T1.
Kinsey got taken out. Not taken out. He hit the wall hard, didn't he, in the first lap? He's now P12. He's got these 3 cars in front of him. It's been a mental race.
Yeah. I was going to say as well, at T1 when you're watching them, there's the normal line, there's a sort of middle of the track, and then there's a real inside line, and I don't think any of them work particularly great defensively. It appears no matter where you go, you run the risk of somebody having a go at you on the undercut or into that corner. Unsworth runs it wide again, just noticed.
Just watching Cousins really hustling Morrison. He's doing a really good job with the damaged car here. P4 at the moment. It's all kicking off behind Thomas, isn't it? Mackay, Kinsey, Unsworth, Syme. Broom's not far back either.
Yeah, I was watching the Goldie Lico battle, but it looks like Lico's just got a little bit more pace than Goldie, so
Lico's got a bit of side damage, isn't he? I don't know. I think Goldie might have some damage too.
I think Lico's side damage comes from. Was that the incident where Privet?
Oh, there's Kinsey's up the inside of Mackay there. Mackay held him off.
What Kinsey's allowed though is Unsworth in that.
Simon's going to be quick, isn't he? He was P2 before, early in the race. He's going to fancy getting past all of these cars probably and getting P9. He's only got 6 minutes though.
Yes. And the little battle's just letting Broom get back on the back of them again.
Gott's doing a great job, just P2. Could have a podium with the Maserati.
I fully expected Davies just to pull right up onto the back of him, but every lap he puts 3/10 on him, so.
He hasn't got any pressure from behind either, has he, Davies? He's got Privet, who's a lap behind him, and then 8 seconds back to Morrison.
Kinsey tries to go.
Oh, Cousin's gone wide. Just switched on, and Cousin's very close to Morrison, but he's gone deep into the. I don't know what corner it is, but they're in the last sector, and.
So that'll just let Skunky past them then, won't it?
Yeah, Skunky's now pressuring Morrison. He's gone way wide there. He's going to get a warning, I think, for that one.
Yes.
Goldie's still quite close to Lico, but
Yeah.
seemed to make a move. Skunky's very close to the back of Morrison. He isn't going to make a move there.
Kinsey's went by Mackay, going into the last
Switched onto
corner.
that, and the Maserati's got a run on Mackay, I think.
Turning a good little battle, this.
Unsworth's going to go for the move.
It's pulled out.
He's going to have to be careful he avoids Kinsey here, because he's going to try and go a bit deeper than Mackay.
Unsworth's always been quite early on the brakes there, but gets it done.
Nice move.
It was a very nice move. I thought Mackay might have got back at him, but Unsworth just had it well positioned there to stop it. Oh, and Kinsey goes wide, and that's now going to just invite the Maserati onto him as well now.
Thomas just scampering away ahead of this little pack.
And Symes just
Kinsey's gone wide.
Symes has really caught onto the back of this now.
Yeah. 4.5 minutes to go. A bit of a train behind Morrison, is that? Skunky, is he close enough? I'm not sure he is.
So very close, so very reminiscent of Thursday. I'm not saying anyone's holding anyone up here, but this cars trading places. You can throw a blanket over them right now.
Is that behind the Kinsey battle, you mean?
Yeah, that's sort of Kinsey back all the way down to Broom.
He said in the chat he didn't think he could do that, I think in the comments, so he's got his chance to prove he can.
Yeah.
The damaged car and all.
Just jinxed him. So it seems to work with Dean, that we jinx him or he ruins it himself. He's got a Maserati, got a run on him though. You've seen the difference. There's a significant difference in the speed.
Got to take the inside.
This is what I'm saying. This will maybe prove it here. I don't think it's that bad being on the outside. If you can get the Maserati just lights up the rear. I was going to say it's not that bad if you can then get it stopped and cut down. You get a good drive through 2 and 3, but you just got Maserati there. Just spun the rear wheels.
Broom's on the back of this battle again now, isn't he? Skunky and Cousins are right behind Morrison here.
Yeah.
We're going to have, where are the leaders? So leaders come now, they're going to have 2 more laps after they finish this one.
Privet's still out there lapping.
Yeah, well, there's points for 17th, isn't there? So it's worth sticking around.
Sticking around, fixed his car.
Those points, because points go down further than 17th, so just stay in the server and see the flag, then you're going to get some points. It's just difficult difficult to do that when you've had an incident.
Oh, this goes deep in the Maserati again. Unsworth's really pushing it here. Don't know what's happened to Simon again. It looks like he's just dropped way off the back of that battle.
He's not looked confident, is he? I don't know. He's got some damage on the rear, maybe a lot more worse than what we realise. He's got some rear damage.
Yeah, I think you'd be right. I think it's maybe just making that a difficult drive right now. Kinsey got
fancying go at Guy for P12. He's not going to make him go this time, but he's got about 2 laps to go to make that work.
Davies just taking huge chunk out of Gott.
I noticed that, but Gott should be alright, 3.8. But
is this a case of has Gott made a mistake, or
possibly
has Gott now trying to
it?
manage the race and Davies has put the boot down?
Morrison getting a bit. Taylor's getting a bit happy there. He's come through that section okay there in the end. Adrenaline will be pumping a damaged car, so you're always on the back foot, and to keep this position will be a great performance from him if you can just finish it off.
Final lap now.
There you go. Just starts the final lap.
Yep, Foster taking us over for the final lap. Morrison will be glad to see that.
Goldie now. Oh, sorry for Lico now.
Lico's my new favourite driver. I'm putting that out there. Not supposed to have bias, but if Ted can on Sky F1, I can on SWSR. Right. This could be the longest minute and 47 seconds for Morrison. Oh, I was just watching it there. He's just the back end just slid out, and it's just like
I said that a few times. It looks really wild, doesn't it? But he seems to have it.
It does, yeah.
Control as you can do anyway. Broom's got a great run on the straight there, but I think he's going to run out of top speed probably.
Just encourages Skunky every time it steps out, because Skunky is now on the lights. So
we'll have a little slide there.
Yeah, Skunky's just hitting apexes right now. Morrison is just sliding it about. So this is
gone wide on that one as well.
This is Skunky's chance if he wants to take this here. Oh, he's just not got.
He's backed off, is he?
Must have backed
he had a
off.
run there. Must have had a little moment.
Cousins.
Skunky.
Yeah,
we didn't see it. The camera angles are a bit not the best on this one, to be honest. A bit too zoomed in. I think probably the other one's better, but we can't use it at the moment.
Gott's dropped another second to Davies. He must be managing it now. I would think if
last corner.
Yeah,
it's close, but it's last corner. So Foster comes to the line for the double.
The leader has finished the race.
It's a fantastic double. That was never really in doubt from him. He controlled that from the
Serene,
front both times.
Very, very controlled.
Gott with a fantastic second. Well played in the Maserati.
It looks like Morrison has done the job, and I have to say I'm really impressed with this drive from him. I don't know how he got the damage, but to be able to hold off some quick drivers like Skunky and Cousins with that amount of French damage is
I noticed. Just as we watch other guys come round, Lico coming round for 7th, Goldie will take 8th. And before Thomas hits the line, I'll just mention that Steve said that the chili heatwave chicken fries at Burger King wasn't an April Fool's joke and is actually a thing. So
you'll be off there now.
Yeah, I'm endorsing that now. I'm endorsing Burger King through our stream. So yeah, Thomas Kinsey, Unsworth, Kyle come ahead of Syme, and then behind Syme taking us in 14th will be Broom. It'll be Zilakowski, who's getting chased by Barcher for 15th. He'll take 15th, Barcher 16th, and then Pivot will take 17th.
Yep, you did see the line, 2 laps down. To look at Cox and Gillies. I generally like people to at least do half the race. You might give them points, but plus 12 laps, so I think we only did 12. Plus 9 is quite a lot as well, so we have to look at that.
Yeah. Fair point. I'm sure people will understand that as well.
We'll see. We'll find out the circumstances and stuff before we decide that. So there you go. Sorry, Davey's got a double podium. I think it was a double third. So I don't know what happened between him and Simon there. Might have been an incident. Got with a podium in Maserati. Very impressive.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was just going to say
go
that.
ahead.
I was just going to say that Max done everything he could to try and close the gap on Davies there, delivering the double, but Davies does well in the second race to sort of come back from a bit of adversity to take a podium.
Yeah, he's done fine there. Next stop is Zandvoort, which is a very tight track, so very important qualifying session there. This is the penultimate race of the season. It's getting drawn to the close now.
And our next race is team battles.
Oh, no, it's Zandvoort next week.
Is it Zandvoort and then team battles? Okay.
Yeah. No N2 on Thursday this week, so we won't see you until next week. Or I don't think you're not here next week, are you? So
correct. Yeah. It's,
so, if anyone knows anyone who fancies having a go at comms and wants to join me, I can be the lead comms if they fancy giving it a go. Let us know. Send me or Brian a message on Discord.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'll not be about next week, but I'll try and watch it. I think I'll be in a position to catch the second half of it, just not be at home to participate in the comms. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you next week, and yeah.
Yep.
Have a good Easter.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Cheerio.